How's it going, everyone? So I have an interesting kind of topic to talk about, and it may be at a basic level, but you might take it for something more. So take all of these points seriously when you're watching this. And the point of this is, and it's after I kind of saw a venting or a kind of rant of a posting before, should your first camera be full frame? So should it? Find out. Now, I do take into account that you can be gifted or you could just simply buy a full frame camera as your first camera. But should that be the standard? Should your first camera be full frame without knowing the basics, without knowing how just a basic entry-level camera works? Well, let's define an entry-level camera. Well, first of all, it has more of a crop sensor. It's more of a consumer, prosumer type market, meaning it's under $1,000 or it could be around $1,000, and it's just a simple kit, and it's just a simple body. It may have some video features on it, but it's not high-end. It's not the professional build type things. So it has a crop sensor. The reason you don't go full frame at first is because you don't need it. You're not shooting. You're not fully a pro. You're not needing the use of a full sensor. There's a whole learning curve when it comes to that. But the point of this video is, and kind of the thing that popped up, was that someone bought a full frame camera but didn't know how to mount a flash or a lens or something like that. And is that their fault? Is that their problem? As I said, if they took into account that it was gifted or anything, okay, that's fine. If you own a full frame camera, you should already have lenses. You should already be familiar with the system you're working for. It doesn't matter if it's Nikon or Canon. If you're full frame, you should already have had a beginner camera. As you see, a lot of people start out with the $300, $400, $500 cameras before they even touch a $2,000, $4,000, $6,000 camera. Now, there's pretty important things that I kind of want to say. But I'm not trying to tell you how to spend your money. I'm just advising you. I went through the process. I have had, 2 or 3 entry-level cameras years ago before I even went full frame and I picked up my full frame professional camera. So one of the main reasons of not going full frame, besides, not knowing how to do things as your first camera, is the fact is it will intimidate you. Yes, you can learn, you can learn on it, but a full frame, there's a lot more features, there's a lot more professional things built in, layouts or everything like that, that it may intimidate you as your first camera, and you might actually hate it, so you might not want to shoot. And that's not what you want to do at all. Entry-level cameras are built more for the consumer, more so that there's features, so the consumer feels like, that they can do it, that it's easier to use. I'm not saying DSLRs are the easiest to use, like a point and shoot's like the way to go as a beginner, but a consumer-based crop sensor cameras are built for easier user, functionality. So my main thing is, if it's your first camera, don't go full frame. And if you go full frame, already have some lenses, already have the experience, know how the body works, know how to mount stuff. That's just my opinion. Let me know down below if you feel the same. Should your first camera be, a $2,000, $3,000, $3,500 camera? Or should you start out with entry level and learn about it? So let me know your opinion down below. This is going to replace Monday's video, but I just really felt that this is a interesting subject to kind of jump into. So full frame or not is your first camera. Let me know your opinion down below. You know mine, so add to it. If you like this video, if you agree, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe down below for more. That's all I got. Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye. Maybe full frame isn't the right thing for you as your first camera. So it's all up to you, though. Have a good one.